Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another Dad Bod Chisme podcast, baby. Hey, aquí tenemos un... Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Beforehand.
No label, though.
Beforehand. Saludcita, ya saben, viejos.
We already know.
Ay, nomás. Ay. Buena sabe.
We got a very, very special guest. My boy AJ from Southside Dreams.
What's going on? What's going on, man? How are you guys, man?
Yeah, we gotta start it off, man. It's a very special thing, bro. I was like, you know, just shooting my shot when I was like, let me see if I can reach my boy.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, super.
Bro. So honored, my boy.
De nada, gracias, bro. Thank you for having me, bro. It's always a super big thing, bro. Like, I feel like that's another thing about with this brand. It's always super important to me is, like, just being able to, like, build, bro. Like, to be able to build, like, it's like... Yeah. It's just not like give people chances because at the end of the day you should be grateful for the chances that people give you. Yeah, like, you never know where things go. You never know who you come in contact with. Yeah, bro. And that's me. And like I've like done that with a lot of my homies and like you know they would support me at first and now you know they're in my videos or they're always like connecting, wearing my shit, bro. That to me is like you just never know what like when you give a chance how far it can go. Yeah, that to me is super important, man.
Yeah. Just giving that somebody that little. Go ahead, like I told you earlier.
No, that chingón, dude, and no, congratulations for the drop with the servants too, man. I was checking that out too. That shit was sick, dude.
Check him out.
He brought us some merch, man. Thank you a lot también, man. It's like I said, man, it's some sick ass shirts, dude. Honestly, I asked you this kind of beforehand, but how do you do to come up with the style of the shirts, like all the shit that comes with it, you know? It looks super sick.
So when I first started the brand, bro, like, you know, a lot of my homies had clothing brands, and I wanted to create something that was like, I feel like when you try to create merch, sometimes people try to go with what's hype, what's in, things like that, and like, you know, that was a concept in the era that I had, but I wanted to create something that was genuine, something that I knew, something that I wanted to be so natural, and like, I've always been in love with like Latino streetwear, like even from like different outfits, and you know when I remember seeing like old like Cumbia Kings albums and the way they were dressed and different things.
My dad was so much Cumbia Kings, dude.
And then it finally came from the Chicano culture that my brother and sister back when they were from the hood and shit like that, how they all dress, and I would see pictures and like we would watch movies like Mi Vida Loca and like Blood in, Blood Out, and different things like that. We hear a lot of like, so I'm like, man, you know what? Like, I want to do something that's genuine for the culture, and I started that. Before, I used to have a brand. It was called South Ave Clothing. So it was kind of the same thing, but it was like kind of homage to my neighborhood, and like I did all that, kind of still bringing that Chicano culture, and you know, I went at it for a little bit, man, and then I got like really lost in like my mental health, bro. You know, but one of the quotes that I always used for South Ave was Southside Dreams, and it was always something, and like
that was just something that really
people would look at it and be like, either like, damn, what that mean? But some people would literally look at it and be like, damn, bro, like
put that shit on a shirt.
That's cold as fuck, bro. That's so sick. Like, and when it really started to get the concept of it. And I remember, bro, I went through like a lot of shit, and I had like my biggest suicide attempt, man. Then it all kind of like died down, and like the image of Southside Dreams was there, and like, it was still there, the name, and I'm like, you know what, man, like I'm gonna rebrand, and I'm gonna go here, and then it was kind of like my like Southside Dreams is like my recovery story, bro. Okay. So it's always like that.
Okay.
So and then like
it was your rope.
Yeah, it was
on that hole, dude.
Yeah, man. So that's how it all went through, and then.
Fue difícil to jump back into the ship once you renamed like the brand?
Yeah, absolutely. But what helped it the most, bro, I swear to God, was therapy, bro.
Yeah.
Once I started finding like the spark for myself again, it was like natural, bro. Like I'm naturally a go-getter, bro. Like I'll bet everything on myself, and I'll go 110, bro, until the wheels fall off, bro.
That's cool.
And that's how it all went. And then I started connecting and rebranding, and like after I went through like my therapy session, like rebranded, I started aiming for like everything that was the highest, bro. Everything that was the highest, and like going to San Diego with just like a box of clothes, bro, and like going to sell in San Diego, making connections out there, bro. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to make this worldwide. I want to take this as far as possible as I can. And that's a
but that's the whole. I mean, that's the whole fucking point, though.
Yeah,
like you're doing it with your heart. You're trying to. You're like,
man.
You're not with that. What if? You know?
No, man.
You're a fucking go-getter, and you want to go out there and do that.
Yeah, man. And
I love that shit.
And it's been a crazy journey, man. But it's like the ups and downs, everything, bro. You just gotta believe in yourself, find whatever direction you're going to. And that's what I did. I found what was true, what I liked. I like clothing. I still like clothing, bro. Like, man, sometimes I would go to the fucking mall and like me comprar unos vestidos and shit. Like, I had to go all crazy.
Oh, shit.
But I'm like, nah, you know what? It's cool to be able to start a streetwear brand and, you know, to be from the south side of Chicago, kind of like let the images sometimes speak for it.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I think every fucking clothing I was born with acid wash or get big box tees. And
we use boxing. It's
like, but for you to bring back that Cholo design, that LA look, dude, that shit is so sick. I was telling my son.
But even, and that's the thing that always people I think I always see is like, it absolutely is homage, and trust me, like going out there to LA, bro, and meeting like all these dope ass people. But like I came from seeing like I used to steal my brother and sister's old freestyle tapes. The Dream Boy Dream Girls. Yeah. And I would see
different color ones.
Yeah, bro, the neon green and the baby blue. Yeah. But it was the imagery on there. Yeah. And then me and my homies used to go to the library, bro, and print out. There was like this website where you could just go. I would steal all the paper from the library and print. Like all the original like Aslan designs and shit, bro. And it was my thing too.
My mom beat the shit out of me for my first printer, bro. I printed out all the fucking homies, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I spent the whole day printing. I used to spend the whole cartridge, bro.
I used to see my brother dressing like with the hairnets and Cortez up. Like, man, what the fuck? And as it goes on, it was like a staple pieces, and that's something.
That's how my wife fell in love with me. She saw me with them dickies and my slick back hair. Hell yeah.
But then I see how it is now, bro. Like in like, you know, we call it, at least to me, I'll label it like a Chicano culture, and it's like super. It's expanded. It's expanded to a level, I think, especially here in Chicago, that like it's almost proud being able to be a brand from Chicago, telling the story. It's super sick, man.
I think just being from your city, you know, just having some shit to do with that involves a shitload of people. Like you're saying, you're meeting people from LA. Next thing you know, you're gonna be fucking flying out to Miami to fucking meet other people.
Hey, man,
you know,
so
like
you know, luego vas a con Mr. Cartoon, güey.
Hey, man, sky's the limit.
So I'm saying lowrider magazines. I used to fucking lowrider magazines.
And crazy part is, bro, like I remember the other. Hey, man, it's cool, man. You're all good. But dude, it's crazy. Like that was another little accomplishment when we dropped the like little collab video with Servants. Lowrider Magazine shared the video, bro.
No way.
Yeah, dog. And I had that screenshot and everything.
Oh, you screenshot it?
Oh, come on. Like, anybody would feel it. But it just lets you know, man. It lets you know that like sometimes I think like with everything you do in life, like you always put 110% into everything you do.
With love, bro.
But sometimes, bro, I mean, sometimes, man, I think allowing yourself to be human, to know that like, damn, dog, like, is it really what I'm doing worth it? Like, man, you know, we think finances, we think this, and it's true, bro. And I know we'll get deeper into that, but I think it's kind of just being able to, like, keep pushing, and you just never know. Just think as simple as that. Yeah. You know, we sent them a message, they didn't reach back out to us, but it was like, it's one of those, like, Ernesto, like, I knew at that moment just a little bit, dog, and I said, like, sometimes, like, we like to have the bigger, like, reactions, like, but it's like, just that. I was able to like hold my head up a little higher that day. You know, like things were a little sweet. You know, I was cooking, bro, and I did it. I called my girl and I'm like talking to her about it, but then it was like, yeah, you know what, man, it's cool. You know what? I hung up the phone and like I was in the back as a chef and just in the back.
But you had that already in your throat. You had that feeling.
I took that shit, bro. I was just in the back a little bit. I sat there, I'm like, hell yeah, dog.
It feels cool, dude. It feels good to be noticed, bro. I love that shit, bro.
Yeah. Not always noticed, but to me, it's like it lets you know what you're doing. Like when you see that,
you're catching people's eyes, dog.
But for yourself, like I'm big on like spiritual, so it's like even though like it's cool to have that, but that's like the little win to myself. I was like, hell yeah, homie. Like this was that one little bit. I was like, this for me, bro.
Right? Like that pat in the back.
Yeah, for myself, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
Like you were telling us too, aparte de eso, ahorita que dijiste that you were cooking.
Yeah.
I know you were telling us también cómo entraste en ese rollo de que te gustaba cocinar también. That you're into that chef's.
We got un montón de comunidad. We gotta switch it up, you know.
Oh, so to me, bro, I was, man, to be honest, I had got with my mother, my baby mom at the time, and it was one of those like I need a job, and my mom she was a kitchen manager at Hooters.
No shit.
Yeah, dog, and I'm like, I need some money. I'm trying to be all this, and then I just started from there, and then I ended up going to this place that my mom knew the other manager called Umami Burger. It was in Wicker Park. And then I helped open that one, and that's when I started learning how to use a knife, and all these like little things started happening. But then it really started when like I went to House of Blues, and that's when I really kind of found like what was a true kitchen, what was working with all these different people. From there, it just went up, and then I got into fine dining, bro, and that's when I started working with a couple different Irish chefs around the city.
Nice.
And then after that, I stopped, bro, because like I wanted to own a food truck. That's still my dream, to own a food truck.
Really nice.
So I literally stopped everything, homie, and I fucking started doing taquizas.
I love cookies, so really help. Hell yeah.
I was doing taquizas for like 4 years, bro.
A ver cómo se te gustan los taquitos, bro.
Well, there's no shrimp in it, right?
No.
That's the only allergy, bro.
Shrimp?
No mariscos, nada, bro.
And I was gonna bring up ass charola. Ass charola,
hell yeah, dog.
But nah, dude, fucking dude, that's so sick, dude. To have literally like, como dices tú, tienes two things that you love, you know.
Yeah, man.
There's people out there que ni saben, they don't know when to. I want to say like jump the gun and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, like tienen miedo. Like we always talk about people being afraid of starting shit.
Yeah, dude.
You know how como hiciste to say fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
I mean,
what pushed you to?
To me, bro, I think I come from like, and it goes along with my mental health. But I think there are times where I've lost everything, bro. You know, I've like lost homies. You know, and it's like one of those like I never forget my homie Chris, bro. Like every time I kind of get low, I always think about him because like. He always see me grow up. He always like, man, you got it. And like, I remember he had just had a son, and he's like, he see me do a taquiza. He's like, damn, dog, like, that's how you get down. I'm like, yeah, dog, that's how I get down. He's like, bro, bet I'm gonna hit you up next week, and I'm gonna book you for when my son's 1 year anniversary. That's the last message I ever got from him, bro. Like, Simone, bro. So it's like things like that. When I would see stuff like that, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta win, bro. You gotta win. And then even there, bro, like, it's always like kind of how you said, like, people may not know how to jump the gun. It's because like. I think as a community standards, like, not if you are Latino, but I'm sure other races, like, it's kind of like you're supposed to be a certain way. You need a job, and that's the job you do for the rest of your life. So it's like,
that's true.
Never chasing a dream. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the first one in my entire family. You know, financially may not be where they're at, but I'm the first one in my entire. It's true, no.
Yeah, I'm the same fucking way. My dad probably is the pendejo que comprando sus cámaras and shit.
Yeah, bro, because I'm saying like it's just like a lot of them. They're okay because they know their responsibilities, and none of them ever wanted to take risks because a lot of them are scared. Like they have a good paying job, and like they're like, if I risk this and I lose that, then like
they had a script to play.
Yeah, man. But there's nothing wrong with that either, man. It's just kind of like that. But to me, it's just like I don't know, man. I think I've seen like life and death too much. Okay, so it was like, man, like just risk it, man. Just risk it. What do you got to lose, bro? What do you got to lose? So to me, I mean, it's still, bro. Still like, you know, as this interview goes on, like, bro, 2 months ago, like I think that was like the biggest. Like when I lost everything, bro. And then a lot of it had to do with the brand and everything, but it's like, you gotta keep going, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you were talking on the video. I was watching your Instagram video when you were talking. He said the past like 2 months that you were losing a lot of people like following, you know, for your brand. Like estuvo, I'm pretty sure that hit you hard too, you know. But
at first it did, but at first it truly hit me hard. But at the end of the day, like, I think sometimes the people that I knew that were there, it's like their impact to me meant so much more. But like, you know, in reality, we wish we had everybody, you know. Yeah. But everything comes, everything goes. Family, friends, toda la cosa, bro. So it's like we need to appreciate the people that are there because with them, we allow ourselves to continue, and like we still have that support. You don't need a lot of support in life, you know.
Yeah. No. You just need that one person.
Yeah. And then to me, it's just like, you know, me, it's like my girl or like some of my homies, bro. Like I remember I was going through it, man. I called one of my boys, man. He could have been like, man, dog, you know, I got work. Where you at, bro? I'll be right there, bro. And he sat there, he listened to me, bro. Like, and shit like that. So it was able to be like that, and it just gotta keep going, man. You know, it always gonna suck losing followers, but at the end of the day, like, if you're not pleasing yourself, like, you can't please everyone else, man. You gotta be able to think of yourself first, and I think that's like where I'm finally at as a brand. Like, I'm gonna go for everything, but I need to be okay with it first. If not, like, even if it's like. Lowrider Magazine was like, oh, do this, and this. If I'm not feeling it, bro, unfortunately, I appreciate the offer. Anything, bro. I just want it to be genuine, real.
Sure. No, keep it real.
That's why, dude, I was like, that day, I was like, man, for some reason, I seen the drop for the servants. I'm like, I know he's from Chicago, so I'm gonna shoot my shot. You know, fuck, I'm gonna try it.
Oh man. And
I texted him right away, dude. Like, fuck yeah, he said, he's down.
Yeah, he texted me like, dude, that's fucking nuts. You know, I'm like, that's fucking like, it's. I think we're like I was telling you, like, we're so new to this that we're like, how the fuck can we get people to not, like you're saying, it's not a crazy thing for people to notice you. Like it's not the hype about it, but it's the fact that we want to get people to know us and like just fucking network y hablar con gente, güey, like Chicago people, like Latinos, you know, like get that shit out there. Especially right now with everything going on, man. Like,
man, it's a scary time, man.
Mucha gente está yendo al trabajo con miedo, you know. Like I'm part of that too, because I could get caught.
Estamos pretitos, güey, estamos pretitos.
Aquí tengo la vacuna, güey. Aún está la chingadera, güey. You know.
They don't even ask you anything. They just. Oh, fuck that.
No, I think that's what they're doing now, bro. They get you out the truck and they just.
That's what it is, man. Like, it's hard, man. Trust me, like, and that's another thing that many people don't know too, man. Like, I don't always talk about it because sometimes, like, yo me siento como la gente, bro. Like, sometimes, like, they'll like bash you for not being about it right now, which in reality, bro, it's always about supporting your community. Anything that's going on, especially it's scary for everybody, bro. But like. Sometimes I think everyone needs to be aware of, like, sometimes it's triggering for people, bro. When I was a kid, bro, like, no one knows that, like, I remember my mom and my sister had to explain to me that how I had to write a letter about why my dad should stay in the country. And it was the same. And like that to me as a kid, like, it was like, why does my dad gotta leave? Like, you know, what the fuck is this, bro? So, but I mean, so sometimes it's that, or some of us, bro, and I think I speak more for, like, the hood because that's just what I know when I was raised. But like, I remember I did a live before how like, yo, maybe some people just physically don't know how to talk. You know, we're in a time where I feel like there's a lot of politically correct people or people that are very educated that are standing up for Latino community, and that's beautiful, bro. It's so sick. But there are some people that may not just truly be educated on the subject. And I think it's just being aware and giving them grace. Not that they're like not about it, but just being aware that they may not be educated. Man, and it's up to you to maybe. If you want to educate them, and if they don't want to, then at that point, it's like, pues, you know, I did my part as a Latino to at least educate my people and let them know about the circumstances going on. Like, you know, the TV, bro.
Especially with the platform you have, you know, like, thank God you got the platform you have, and you're able to, como, ahora sí, no puedes ayudar físicamente a alguien, but, like, telling them, like, hey, bro, like, this is what's going on, blah, blah, you know. Try not to keep it too political, because, like you said, people
take it the wrong way.
Take it the wrong way and shit, but it is what it is in this time, y que todos se cuiden.
Yeah, but I see the community right now, like, my girl does it a lot, where, like, they're constantly sharing, like, where ICE is at in the neighborhood. I mean, and that's a super way to support, man. Always being checking. Well, first of all, to me, it's always checking on your people, bro. You know, being self-conscious, like, whatever's going on, just knowing that, like, not carrying some type of hate in your heart, just kind of being more aware, being, like, I'm trying to find the right word, just empathetic of other people, understanding that. You know,
understand how they're. I mean, you're not living in the shoes, but it's different for some people.
Yeah, man, because I have homies that didn't want to go to events because of ICE and shit like that, man, and that to me, it's like, man, you can go on and on, bro. And all I can say in that subject, like, bro, it's hard because, like, my people are being targeted, bro. Like, there's no like political way to look at it, bro. It's just like Latinos are being targeted and they're being taken, and then there's no other way around it, right? And that should
investigate anything. They just agárrate.
But the one thing I've learned always being Latino, bro, like, when there's a will, there's a way, bro. You always find a way to overcome everything, and that's, I think, at least, you know, when I've come across other people from different walks of life, bro, and it's beautiful that how not just us as Latinos, but there are other people from other demographics and other races and other genders that are just as, like, with the same fighting spirit as us,
like hardworking.
And I think no matter whatever is going on in the world, as long as, like, that's the one thing, bro, I feel like the government can never take from you, bro.
Oh, hell no.
It's your will to keep fighting, bro. Your will to keep spreading awareness. And at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt to keep on spreading where ICE is located. To me, bro, like, I've thought about that situation a million times, bro. Like, if I've never seen them in person, I just know me, though. I know how I am. Like, I've always told my girl how to calm me down. Like, man, if we seen ICE, like, bro, I would go crazy. If I knew I can, like, my life could, like, somewhat protect a family from being broken up, like, that's just how I act. I react to that with violence, bro. So it's like being in that situation, bro. So then I try to just, like, but I learned that it's always not the right thing, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, like, it's one of those, like, no matter what's scary going on, like, as long as you have a will to keep fighting, to standing up for what you believe in, like, nobody on earth can take that from you, bro. You're gonna keep spreading love. You're gonna keep spreading all these super cool things, man, and just being strong. That's the one thing, bro. Like, come on. And in reality, our raza's been targeted. This is long. This has been going on for a year.
This has been.
So now it's just more on a public scale, you know, and more things that are going on. But like at the end of the day, bro, like. Man, we got in this country one way, we'll come right back in this motherfucker. You ain't taking us nowhere, bro.
Like you said, you do it with love and shit. And how do you go about dealing with your job, being a chef, and then creating your brand, and then you say you got two little girls.
Two little girls, yeah.
How do you manage that? Is it hard for you? Is it harder? Or is it stressful at most times?
Now I think after like losing a lot of followers, I finally started like, you know what, like. Y'all can wait. Like, y'all can wait a little bit, man. Like, we create these platforms. We want to keep up. It's like a business.
Right?
But at the end of the day, I learned, bro, like, man, 2 months ago, that was, like, my next time, like, I started feeling like that. Suicidal coming back. Like, even still to this day, man, I battle mental health on a daily basis, bro. Like, I'm seeking therapy, just things like that, bro. But being able to balance it, just know that you come first.
That you have the support.
And just that, man. Like, me, like, I see my daughters, and sometimes it's like, they come and Papa, I love you. Like this, the little things. Like I know you could be frustrated, but it's the little things in that situation. Like them showing you appreciation and love. That to me is like it's a big gift for me. You know, when I have my homies, like when I did that servants video, having all like my homies come out and like everyone that believed in me wear my shit belt, it let me know like
it's nice, right? It feels nice.
It lets you know that hey man, it's okay. Like it's gonna happen. Just keep going, bro. But it's okay to find your pace. It's okay to take a step back. If they support you, bro. They're gonna wait, bro. At the end of the day, bro, this brand, and I always tell everybody, and I talk about it a lot. Like, I'm one person with this brand. I'm lucky when my girl helps me. There are people, yes, in this community that have collectives, that have teams, and that's awesome, bro. Like, if you have a team working for you, you must be doing something right. Even collectives. If you're like a group of individuals that want to make a change, and y'all could work together, hey, by all means, bro. Yeah. But unfortunately, like, I'm not in that situation, bro. Like, I just want to make it as far as I can and leave my daughter something behind. Y con eso, like, bro, yo estoy feliz con eso. This, bro, this could end tomorrow. Like, I always know, and I always say this, bro. Like, I'm very deep.
Los aliens, ¿sí? ¿Sí los aliens? We'll get into the conspiracy shit.
So to me, I just believe in like, bro, like this podcast, one day it's gonna go. This brand, one day it's gonna like as in like it'll all end, you know? Everything. No, I'm saying like but it's what you do with the time that you have. And that to me is like the most important thing. It's like allowing yourself to be very like, bro. If you got the chance now, tienes la chance. Con ganas, bro. That's how I see it. That's why I think spiritually I breathe, bro. I try to just relax sometimes.
I try to tell my girl, like, man, si vas a hacer algo, lo vas a hacer bien. Like, my dad used to be like, you're barely gonna play soccer and you want the whole fucking setup. Like, bro, if I'm gonna go in, bro, I'm gonna go all in, bro. Si no, no me compres nada. Y siempre salía con mi trajecillo, whatever, the whole fit. I mean, si no lo vas a hacer bien, entonces no hagas, bro. Like, as simple as that shit.
So that to me is just what I do, man. That's just how I take all the thing together. And I just kind of breathe with it, man. I know that everything's not forever, man. You know, just enjoy the time you have here. Enjoy everything that it is, and eso lo así, bro.
That's why I told you earlier, like, yo me salgo con mi girl, yo me salgo en las tardes, bro, llegando al trabajo. I'll sit out there with her, you know, like.
I think I share shit. Sorry.
And like I'll sit out there with her and shit. Technical? No, you're good.
Hey.
And like I have my animals with her, like we'll drink.
Yeah, you
have a wine or una cervecita o un joint ski.
Yeah, man, hell yeah.
We're THC friendly over here.
Hey, a lot of homies that are
good. But nomás a chismear, you know, so just that little time, bro, just that time, you appreciate your partner, or even with your kids, you know, just.
Hey, man,
you guys saying that right now, it's like, pues ahorita con my wife just started working too, and it's like full-time job and shit, so now we're trying to. Well, you're saying like you go out with your wife, con Stephanie, and you guys, you know, take her. Now I'm trying to. Now I gotta figure that shit out too, like having the time for us too, cause right now it's like pure work, and then the kids, and then you're
you start losing priorities. And then that's when you find out when your real homies are, cause then they're gonna be like, oh, this motherfucker doesn't want to go out drinking. Pegan al güey.
So that's true.
But I mean, dude, honestly, a que me manden a la verga a mí, a que leave my kids at home, I'd rather stay with my babies, you know?
Ahorita hablando de que están tus homies, like, you know, like, especially with you dealing with the mental, and just fucking, it's crazy, like, it gets to me, because, you know, like, shit like that, it is something that people should talk about, you know, especially being a guy, and then you
especially being a Latino, bro. It's hard.
But it's also, I will say that, but it's also like when you start learning this brand, all that, bro. I've met people from different walks of life. It's to me, it's men in general, bro. Like they're all, it's us
they're
being able
with that machos,
right? Yeah, bro. The provider, it's all that, and sometimes like we weren't a lot of not just Latinos, a lot of other races. Men were not taught mental health, bro. You gotta be a provider. There's no off days, bro. You gotta make sure that the house is safe. The house, you need to protect the whole thing. So how do you protect the house inside your head? Like people forget about that, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I never thought about it like that.
And that's how we do. Like that's how we. But like sometimes, bro, it's masking it, and I'm full guilty of it, bro. It's like tomando, bro. I love beer, but it's also like a mini escape for me, bro. Like, which isn't. I don't deny anything, bro. To me, it's like a way for me to just like.
Yo me pedo.
No, sin marisco, porque se muere.
Se me cierra la garganta.
It's just like, dude. It's just like that, bro. But it's being able to do that, man. It's all in time, man. But before you can do any of that, homie, you need to be able to give yourself grace before anything, and know that you're human. Like once you start learning that, bro, and then the rest. Find his way, man.
I think it's hard though for some dads, honestly, bro. Like it was hard for me, bro. Like honestly, at work or people be like, "Oh, dude, badass job," but I had that mental block for some reason.
Yeah, man.
I was just like,
It's being human,
I don't know, dude. I was just so negative all the time, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm still negative. Like, he knows me. Yo soy bien negativo, bro.
Me
like,
too.
Why?
Quedó pendejo de la edible, güey.
De la pinche gummy quedé bien, güey. No, but yeah, dude, it's like Paul said, Cepillo, he said, fucking, it's like a mental block for a lot of guys, and it's like, ahora sí, también. Did you ever experience that mental block where you're like, damn, I know I'm doing good, but I feel like it's not enough?
Oh man, that's me every day, bro. It's me every day, bro. Like I chase greatness, bro. I try to chase it. Like you tell me, I'll give you the moon, bro. I want the stars and the galaxy, everything with it, bro. Like but it's like it'll all come in due time, man. Everything comes with this, but like we can't have all these things if we're not appreciate our feet being on the ground, bro. That's the first step, bro. Being appreciative of yourself and like what you can do. And then from there, the rest will come, bro. You can't. It's like, I have all this strength, but if you don't have the tools, remember, mental health is the right tools too, bro. Like, how are you gonna I got all this stuff, but mentally I'm not.
You gotta organize your brain, bro.
I don't do that. Like,
sometimes I even tell my wife or my kids, like, give me a second, my brain is fucking going at 100. I gotta chill out.
Yo tengo una cosa, güey. My wife, she points it out a lot. When I try to get my point out and I start hearing noises, like not even people talking, just noises, bro. Me frustro and I hit myself hard. Boom. No, like it's shit, No, yo sí me meto un putazo because it's just so much, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on,
It's hard, even me, bro. So my thing is I go silent, bro. I just want to dip. I have enough concentration, understanding to know that I'm not mentally the right person right now, and I need to exit myself from the situation, bro. Because I know that if I keep on triggered, then the other stuff, the violent side of me comes. As far as I may say things that I don't like, or what is it? Hurt people.
Oh yeah.
So it's being able to be a man and and not just that, but any type of person.
But you have that strength to soak it in and take that decision. But you know what? I gotta pull myself out, and I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
No, but it took a lot of. Years of strength.
It works, it takes work, bro. But it's hard.
Like I said, no matter what, whenever those situations come, just not to justify, but just remind yourself that you're human, bro. That's how it goes.
Throw in the back seat, like he said last week. You gotta throw that shit in the back seat.
And then there's always help. There's always help available, bro. Homies checking on homies. It's normalized men going to therapy, bro. Therapy, we have time para pistear, man. We have time.
One of my homies, he's actually.
Let's start a fucking beer therapy session. Fuck it.
Talking about that, one of my homies, to kind of sidetrack this, but I hang out with, man, we've been homies since fucking, I was a sophomore, and we've been homies, and we've kept that friendship till this day. Y ya cada uno tiene sus kids, güey, the same age as ours, so we hang out every Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Dude, the time I'm there, it's kind of, they're gonna notice right now, but I've never told them this, but the time I'm there, dude, with my wife and my kids, dude, I'm just looking at them, and we're having fun, not even getting fucked up. We're not getting fucked up, we're just, the kids are playing. I know they're gonna bust their shit, but they're having fun, and just that time their way.
You grew up, bro.
Like, man, like I feel like I'm free, you know.
It's because you see peace. You see
Holy
peace.
shit, man.
You see, it's because you share a connection with the people that are there. So obviously, those people there are very important to you. You know, obviously, children.
Yeah.
But I think it's a sense of peace. You know, you're able to be content. You're able to feel like not worried. Yeah, and that to me is like you gotta hold on to.
Like that feeling, I've never had it before, dude. Not even with like I want to say with other friends that I got with my. No. I'm saying like with friends, kids, some high school, some friends, not family. You know. Yeah. Like I was all into sports and soccer, and I was playing soccer every weekend with the same motherfuckers, you know.
Shut up.
yeah. Shout out to the homies, but like I feel like now, like you're saying with the kids and shit, but like now it's different.
It's hard.
Pero sí, güey, no, me siento chingón, like being there, dude. And I'm like, this next Thursday, we're gonna go fucking play volleyball and shit. Like we're already organizing our shit, you know, and it feels so chingon that you have somebody that understands what you're going through, because I've told them what the fuck I've been through. And, you know, like, está chingón how you say, like, that you got homies también, que when you did that photo shoot with servants, that they were there, and you're like, hell yeah, my homies are here.
Montana too, no? You know?
Oh, yeah, we made Montana, bro. And see how the universe works out, too, man.
That's how I kind of got introduced to your brand, because of him. I was following him, and I told this guy, I have this guy that works in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, I want to bring him in. I'm like, and I talked to my boy too, so he
man. So so it's just how it all plays full circle, man. But it's just it's all
vibes,
good. Yeah, man. You got to, man. You got to hold on to all that as much as you can, bro. That's always gonna be the.
Is that the one that flips?
No, you know, bro. It's just a little.
Oh, okay. No, have you seen the ones that you could switch and it's a different flavor?
Oh, no,
I got off the nicotine, bro. That shit was killing me, bro.
I know.
Otro, no puedo comer nada, baboso.
Oh, sí, andas malo, ¿verdad?
I was on monster diet and vape diet.
My boy got like holes in his stomach.
Like I was doing like 6-7 monsters a day and just vaping all fucking day.
Yeah, that's
like I'll run half a block.
Ya lo estás espantando, bro.
No. I stopped a lot.
I gotta stop.
You have the will to stop it.
Oh, no, I stop all the time.
At first I didn't, but now like somehow like I can grab it and go, I'll take a hit in the morning.
Pero anda por un churrito para que te veas.
Sí, güey, me quitan los rollos de la.
You say you no haces nada de eso.
No, before
chela.
Just beer. Beer predominantly.
Chingón. That's good. Me too. I don't smoke. Like they know I don't know. De vez en cuando sí, se avientan un churro.
But I got so many homies that do it, bro. Like I got so many homies like that, especially that are in like the Chicago cannabis industry, bro. I got my other homie. He makes like shout out Carlo up elevated car. They're literally
some Eddies.
There's a couple like my barber, my homie Carlos too. A lot of them, they're all part of a 420 run club, bro. Like.
Damn.
Oh, I did see that.
They're huge, bro.
I was gonna work with some girl that was organizing run last year.
Probably AK.
Yeah.
Yeah, she the sisters own that flower shop. I forgot what it's
Okay, I forgot
what it's called, man.
Where at?
I think they're gonna hate me. Why?
And she had said,
never mind.
They just collab with the Chicago White Sox and everything, bro.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I forgot exactly. Yeah, they're nuts, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I've been watching this.
Yeah.
I couldn't go. It was just family emergency. I reached out to her. I was gonna do her video for some cannabis show that she had after the run.
Yeah, dude. So, all of them are part of it. My barber right here in the elevated the barbershop in Pilsen. Okay. He's part of them. My homie Carlos, he does up elevated like. Cannabis infused cocktails and shit. Like,
ooh, nice.
So so he does all that.
I'll take my girl there.
Yeah, he does all that.
Yeah, she likes all that. We went out to they give you in Oak Park. It's what the fuck is it called? What's it called?
Waken Bakery.
Oh, Waken Bakery. Yeah.
In Oak Park, so I took her there to get some tea, some THC.
Salieron bien acá.
We're used to it, bro. We go out there, we smoke 1 or 2 joints a night. We just chilling there, so we're used to that shit. I mean, it relaxes people. Everybody has their own little way of escaping reality.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
cool,
Simón, right? That's life.
So yeah. Pero todos modos, bro, like the brand, that's just dope as fuck, dude. You got 2 girls, so I'm pretty sure your fucking head is like,
all the time, bro.
Like and like I don't know if you want to. We were talking about your subject and shit. Like sometimes it's harder dealing with. A child that has special, it requires more needs than others. Yeah. So it's even harder, dude, to be coming up with the designs.
Shit, bro. Yeah, man. And then I had released one in April. I released it for her. April is Autism Awareness Month, and it was like this one like cartoon one that I did, and they had the puzzle piece, and the quote was, "Everything has its place."
Nice.
That to me was something that I did for that. Kind of bringing awareness to it. So it was like a lot of my excuse me, those cellas. No, but like I like to be able to like put a lot of messages inside of my my merch, like the one I'm wearing now, Protect My City. Like that was one of the ones like, man, I could have easily put like my name on it, but I was like, I wanted me to like wear. And like people look at like, damn, that's a strong message, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that to me is that's a lot of what I, and that's something I'm gonna wear it today. And I'm like, with everything going on, I want to wear this one.
Bro. Yeah, dude, the city is fucking getting shook up, bro. It's crazy.
But we've done a lot of things. Like I remember we raised a homie Louis Mine and Change. We did an LA design. Literally, when we went in December, a month later is when the LA fires happened.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. We were able to raise up like almost like $1,200 to send out to LA, bro.
Support your locals, man. They have people they want to reach out to.
And then we have another one that sold a lot too. It's the Make Ice Afraid Again shirt. And then that one we with OCAD.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
We like donated. We didn't sell a lot of them, but we donated like almost $300.
Okay.
So like with that, man. Just
First of all,
thank y'all. Thank you guys. Thank you. My boy AJ.
Hey man.
Southside Dreams. Let me get a little short.
Yes, you want
for you, my boy. Love the shirt.
We gotta bring him in for the
thank you. Alright, so first time, right here, AJ's gonna get in, so vamos a ver cómo le va. You're the first one up, G. A ver.
We good.
Good? Ayúdale, la pata, You ready?
Ready? Vámonos. Ahí va.
Woo!
You good?
Oh yeah.
Breathe in?
Oh yeah. That sounds good right now.
Soak it in. No hay solecito por ahí, hielito, güey.
No, así estamos.
Como en las calles. No.
La madre,
Wait, we got it. Yeah, no, that was it.
You good?
Oh yeah. Now that little transition,
Right?
that's all it took, bro.
That's what I told you. Don't lock up. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining another episode. Southside Dreams. You feel good?
Oh man, this is relaxing, bro. It's definitely, like I said, bro. It's always kind of just like being able to like test the limits, and I'm always somebody. As the way I look and shit, bro. It's cool right now. Like I feel like, damn, bro. That like first 20 seconds, bro. It was a little rush. That was good. I like that. That was good. Thank you. That was really good.
It makes your blood flow, bro. It makes you.
The breathing out now it's just like. I felt it a little bit, but it's like all about like controlling your breathing, dog. And then you're like, that's tough, bro.
Nah, man. No, thank you for coming, man. Like we said in there, Paul took the shot to message you.
Don't be afraid to take that little leap, man.
Yeah, you got to, man. And that's like everything with life too, bro. You can't be afraid. No fear. We all have fear, but I think it's just that's what separates people from. You'll never know, dog. You'll never know what's gonna happen in life when you take that full leap, man.
But a lot of people are scared, bro. Like we're talking inside, a lot of people that they're scared to do that shit. Like, man, like obviously with the construction side, they'll be like, or even with the food trucks, you know, you're like, should I do it? Should I invest? Should I take that fucking risk? And most people don't want it. They overthink it and just do it. Fuck it. Yeah. I was driving back. I'm like, you know what? I got time. I was getting chauffeur. I was driving. I was passenger side. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna start reaching out to people. So a ver si pega. And my boy, thank you.
Thank you guys for having to trust me. Bro, I'm always about the community. I'm always trying to bring everyone up, bro. It's always like I feel like I always say there's never like what connections you'll make until you go there, brother.
And that's why I did it. I didn't want to go and be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go for, let's say, Kevin Hart or some shit, you know, artist, you know. I wanted something, people that we can grow together, you know. We're in the city, like my guy, like.
But first of all, always thank you guys for the hospitality. You guys are awesome, man. I'm so glad I came out today, bro. It's so sick. But like how you say it, bro, like even some of the people in those videos, bro, like we went to LA, like, bro, like you think I'd ever think someone from the South Side would go to South Central,
right?
Bro, but you just
have the green light to fucking do a photo shoot, bro.
You just gotta believe in yourself, bro. Because it's like, man, to me, it's like life isn't promised. I think that's kind of how that's kind of how I live everything, bro. It's like life just isn't promised, bro. Like how many times, and even in life, bro. Like I try to think like, man, why not do that? You never know.
Yeah. What if?
And the part that I always learn, bro, like even if you fail, unless like you physically can't get up, bro, like there's always a second chance. And like when I would like, one thing that always resonates to me was like my biggest suicide attempt. I remember that shit, dog, and like. To me, like a lot of people are like, oh, you're kids, you gotta think of this, bro. But some people don't understand, like when you're battling so much, like, bro. And to me, it was almost like something inside me was just like telling me, no, like it's time to go. Like, and it was so deep, and to be here now, it's just one of those like, you gotta lose everything, bro. When it's like people
just rock bottom, bro. You know what? You can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, bro. People think that. Like, imagine looking at a house, say your house that you have right now, completely destroyed. Yeah, bro, that shit would hurt. But some people look at that like, all right, bro. Well,
fuck it, we could be both better.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And that's what you did. That's everything with life, bro. Even still to this day, like, I'm still, I'm still nowhere near where I want to be, bro. I'm still nowhere near.
But like, I'm glad to hear that, because some people are like, I'm good where I'm at.
Fuck me, I just see what could be done, like all the different collabs that I've done, like, bro, like I never put this title on my head. It's not important. They're always little personal things to me, but like. Well, like, how many brands can say that they go to LA? Like, dude, there was no promises out there. I've had brands like, oh, come to Chicago. They're like, oh, well, how much are we guaranteed? Different things like that. It's like, dog, like, I don't have anything. I could bring people. Yeah. But like, oh, you know what, guy? Hey, thank you though. But next time, maybe when we're
always that business.
Which is
trying to make connections.
Yeah, but which is understandable. But some people have like, dude, some of them have nothing else to lose.
Yeah.
And to me, it's how something when I went out there, bro. It's like. The first time I went to California to sell this brand, it was for my birthday weekend. There was like a Chicano flea market is what it was called. And it was in San Diego. And I had been there before. And I remember the last time I was out there, like, bro, I loved it so much. I was like, I promise you the next time I'm in San Diego, I'm going to sell. That's exactly. We drove, me and my mom and my sister. We got a rental from LA. We met up with my homie Cheap Times, who's another one. Like, bro, Cheap Times, if you go through our story, you'll know he's like, it's my boy from LA, bro.
Okay.
It was one of those.
Follow us in LA. Come on.
Hey, dog.
Share us.
But it was one of those like, hey, I like your brand. I like your brand.
Yeah.
I remember I hit him up. I'm like, hey, before I go to LA, I got a free day. Can we do something up? And dude, he could have easily been like, no. He literally said, I got you. He planned and paid for a whole photo shoot, and then we set up outside of the brewery's called Angel City Brewery.
Okay.
We set up outside.
Check them out.
There was no licensing. Not trying to say go do shows of life. There was no licensing. We set up a tent.
You were like, fuck, I'm gonna take the risk.
And I sold a shirt, one shirt. He didn't sell nothing. But bro, we had my sister there. We had all of us together. And I remember me and homie drinking a beer. Like we finally get to meet each other. And we literally have a beer with each other. And bro, ever since then, the rest is history. My 1 year anniversary came out here. He sold out. Like. That's what I'm saying, bro. And he keeps talking about Chicago. Like, me and him both literally I have LA, Chicago tat on my fingers. He has California, Chicago. When we hosted our event out there, like, we're like, yo, let's do something for us. For me and you, we got a little, like,
you got that support. You got that one guy that like support right here too. I was like, I woke up one morning. I'm like, you know what? Tell my wife, I want to do this. I feel I've been through enough bullshit in my life that I want to reach out. I mean, even help others, So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna do it, but I need a little bit of a push them because I was that quiet, bro.
Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Everyone's different, bro. And look at how far you've come just being able to talk and do stuff like that.
Yeah, right, hell yeah,
so
right.
That to me is like where you should give yourself that grace that you can, like, that.
Applause.
That you're both of them, and then you got your girl, and all you guys together. Like, man, see, that's where it starts something. Some people, like, regardless if it's 100 people or one person. Even me, bro, like, I'm lucky when my girl helps me sometimes with videos and shit. But then sometimes I realize that this is what you wanted, bro. You gotta get up, man.
Also, you gotta keep on going, bro. Whatever it takes.
Dude, there were days, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here in front, even on the camera. There were days, dude. I was behind the packaging. I didn't know how to keep up with as many orders as I was getting. My mental health was in it, bro. Like, personal lives when I didn't want to get up out the door, bro. And like, dude, my girl's like, you got packages, and I would tell her like, hey, girl, chill, like, I'm trying to relax, but she was trying to.
Push you.
And then but that's us. Is sometimes we gotta just overcome those things, man. Like to give yourself that grace and be able to first of all hold yourself accountable for everything in life. And just get better. No one's perfect, bro.
Yeah,
if there was a
you work, bro.
if there was a blueprint for how to do this shit correctly, everybody would do it.
Everybody.
It'd be like oversat. But it's the fact that it's the journey you go through. It's the memories like this, bro.
Everybody gotta work through it a different way.
Yeah, bro. That's how I see it. I just try to be as real to myself and to everyone around me, bro. Like that's how it always is.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up, dude. Just like I told my girl, like that's my support, you know. Like that's the one. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna start this. She won't say nothing, but I know in her head like this. Even to start another project, like fuck it, you know.
It happens.
That push.
As you know, like how we're saying in there, that we use this time to get a little bit more in depth about serious talk. We don't want you to say things you don't want to.
Absolutely.
But we do have some questions, obviously more in-depth questions.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you can answer them.
Man,
comfortable answering to them.
No, man.
Que no las contestes.
Put good vibes.
I'm always open. I'm always open to everything. I'll never, and that's the one thing about me I'm happy about is that, like, I'm never ashamed, bro. I openly talk about, even like on live, bro. Like, it's one of those days, like, I had finally caught up and I just was like, yo, let me go live. It was a lot on my chest.
You wanted to get shit off your chest. That's what we're here, bro. Honestly, that's what we're here. That's why I wanted to start this shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, when you came up to me, he's like, man, I just need something to
get my head out of the
get think about something else for a little bit, like hacer algo fun. Like this is nothing. We're not fucking getting fucked up. We're not doing shit like that. But it's just the time that we have to do something.
They said that's some bad bad shit, bro.
That's how it is, bro. And it's pretty sick, man. But aquí el cepillo, I'll let him start off with some questions, and then
we got questions from. I'm gonna use the same one from last week from your boy. I like those questions. Bro. Those are
so. Man, I was speaking about my homies that I have for Thursday. He's been on it, man. He's been watching my videos, like the videos we posting.
I saw that shit. He was the first one to like my video on YouTube, bro. So yeah, shout out.
Nah, man. But yeah, he's like, dude. His wife is like, hey, and he got some questions. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I got questions. I'm like, tell me. Like, hold on, I wrote them down. So he, like, the thing is, just him taking the time off to like write down questions to really. Questions that are meaningful that like I mean he's always gonna answer the question and it does
it makes you think. It might even you hasta pa chillar, güey.
Nah, it's alright, bro. I'm always open, bro. To me, like, bro, it's always with music and healing. And lately, especially with myself, I've been trying to, like, really quick before we get to the question, like how I kind of think a lot. Me and my girl were in LA, bro, during that whole time about money. And we got an Uber to we were in Long Beach staying with my homie.
Okay.
And the senora, bro, she picked us up with her Uber driver. I don't know how the conversation started about how my girl was kind of tripping about money. And then she was telling us her whole story, how her husband in Mexico died. And it was because they were doing yoga. And how they do spiritually, and like how, she was talking about her husband passed away and someone let her borrow money. And at the funeral, the lady asked her, like, oh, when are you going to pay my money? And shit like that.
Shit.
But shit like that. But the thing that she would do when she would see that is like, spiritually, sometimes she would say she would go to the grass, bro, and like lay there and allow the earth
just suck
take your earth, or like how people go hug trees, bro. People think like fucking hug a tree, bro. But some people don't know spiritually, bro. It's like you're giving yourself to the earth. The earth is taking the pain.
Feel the pressure, something.
Yeah, bro. And that to me was super.
And I've always seen shit like that, dude, but I never really thought about it. But now you're saying it's like,
I mean, I try to give myself to the. And I'm never big on a huge talk about religion or something like that, but sometimes I do believe, like, you put in, put out what you want in.
Hell yeah, of course.
And that's how I see it.
So you wanna start off with the shout out to my boy Danny otra vez, pero with the questions, Paul.
No way.
I'm Gucci now.
You good now?
Don't even move your legs.
No, you gotta move your toes and now you'll freeze up.
I swear to you. Look,
I'm moving.
Dude, I'm Gucci. I play with the pool. I'm chilling. Like,
that's good. That's what's up, bro. That's why I like. You guys chill out. A ver. What has been your low? I'm gonna ask you the same question he asked me, the one that got me choked up. What's been your lowest sad moment, and how did you get through it?
I think it was, bro, like going to the schools, man. I'm a tough motherfucker, bro. Like I will fight anyone and everything, bro. Even if a motherfucker gonna beat my ass, bro. I mean, you better knock me out. That's how I'm finna go. Bro, I'll take on anyone, anything, bro. I do my best to fight the world because the world has never been that kind to me, bro.
Yeah.
But my weakness to me, bro, is my kids, bro. It's to me, my daughters have allowed me to realize what love and peace and beautiful is in life. Before them, I never knew that shit, bro. Then they come up to me and they tell me they love me and like, oh, Papa, I love you. And
does that bug, right?
I'm like, damn. But I remember, bro. going. The hardest one as a dad was there was an incident where my daughter was talking about harming herself, even though she's autistic. She doesn't know what she's talking about, and they sent her to like, oh, you have to go do like an inpatient, like where it's like school, but inside of a mental health hospital.
Okay.
And it hit me because it was the hospital that I admitted myself into when I did my suicide.
Shit, damn.
So it
was like a double.
To see my and that to me was like, especially with my daughter, like I feel like it's my dad. You gotta protect. You gotta protect everything from them.
Yeah.
That to me was just like, damn.
You're on fierce mode all the fucking time.
But that to me was like to know that I had to walk back into the same hospital where I admitted myself for suicide. Like, so many years later, but it was for my daughter now, who's 9 years old, autistic, which is saying things, but like by school protocol, they have to like, it was the only one. And that to me, I remember like that one was just like, man, that shit to me was like, man, it was like a surreal moment, bro. It was like in like the most worst possible way, and that to me, like knowing that like I felt like I couldn't help her, I felt like I couldn't be that dad for her, I feel like I couldn't save her.
And how did you overcome that? Like,
you just gotta be patient, man. Now, I think sometimes you just want all the answers at one time. Yeah. And it's okay, man, but it's like,
especially when they rely on you for answers.
But it's just like, you gotta give it its time. And even, I still tell myself that shit, but I want everything and more now, man. Like, there are days, I don't know, man, I could wake up tomorrow, there are days, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, like, I still battle mental health. There are days I wake up, I don't want to be here. I swear to God, I don't want to be here. No matter what you say, like, I think my anxiety and depression goes, and it's like, I think of like family problems, all this shit, dog, and like if I wasn't here, like y'all deal with that shit. Like, I'd be such a good-hearted person. I'm not perfect, dog. My brother always told me, "You show me a perfect motherfucker, I'll show you God." Like that's how he always told me that shit. Okay. So it's like I think that was
everybody has their flaws,
but that to me was the one I knew that like life is gonna hit you with it. Life is gonna hit you with stuff like that, but it's gonna test your vision as a father.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's gonna push you to be a fucking better person for those little kids, bro.
Yeah.
Like, me as a figure to my kids, like, I wouldn't want them to look up at me and be like, this motherfucker just lays around all day, shit, not doing shit, like, he can't even provide for us.
But sometimes people will do that, but like, some people are like, man, I can go for stories, but there was my homegirl works for like an agency, I can't tell the agency, where like, the dad had cancer trying to provide for his kid and like, still trying to go to school, and she had to call them and like, hey, why didn't you show up to school today? Oh, because like I'm trying to help my kid and I have to go to chemo and shit like that, bro. So I'm saying like
everybody,
bro, it's all gonna go shit, but it's just how you take it, man. But that to me had to have been like, I think the ride home felt surreal, bro. Like the ride home felt like I failed. Like that was it. Like here you go, here's another full circle. Your daughter's gonna follow in your footsteps and another lookout, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
You didn't know what the fuck. I would have been like,
yeah, probably still here.
Hell yeah, dude. That's why we do this shit, bro. That's why we do this, bro. That's why I'm trying to get more dads out here to come. Even though you're not a dad, man, but you're starting off, bro. I mean, we're here for this shit, bro.
We're trying to hear stories, man. Like, well, you got your story, and it's cool, hearing the stories and like relatable and shit like that. So like, it's crazy how a lot of people, like you're saying, start going to therapy and stuff like that. So hay muchos de nosotros que
the Mexicans, right?
I'm part of
Latinos,
that. My wife,
they don't believe in that shit.
Still to this day, my wife's like, man, go get therapy.
Hey, man, but sometimes, bro, I will tell you this, bro. Like, this brand, these stories, this strength started for me seeking therapy, bro. I mean, do I need it again right now? Absolutely. Do I come up with the same excuses of like why I can't do it? Still to this day. But all I know is that I had a second chance at that time to finish this brand and take it to where it's at because of therapy. It took me to, like, you realize shit. And I had a really good therapist, bro, because he was able to connect things with me, and my thing was, he liked Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
So we would talk,
so you guys were able
to use scenarios, like, oh, you remember when Goku went through this, like that. He was cool.
Oh, okay. So you had somebody to make that connection with, though, trying to resemble somebody. That's dope, though. That's raw, dude. You found that person to talk to. Get all that shit.
But it's never too late.
Never too late, bro. Until it's too late.
Yeah,
like that shit happened in Chicago too. Like, bro, just some people just too much for them. That's why you gotta reach out. You gotta talk.
I got a question.
I
want you to answer like real,
absolutely.
I wanna connect things with me. Right? When you were saying you did that suicide attempt, what was? Do you remember the snapping point when you're like, oh shit? Like, what the fuck was I about to do?
So there was like in my area, there was like a spot that I'd known as a kid that I used to always go to because I always felt like a loner. It was like a bridge, and I remember this day, bro. My chunky ass can't do shit sometimes. Dude, I literally climbed. I literally climbed this bridge, bro. I climbed this bridge, and like I was there. All I needed to do was take a couple steps, and like I had planned it, like, bro, no one's gonna find me here. They're all gonna be looking for me, bro, and like this is what it's gonna be. And I swear to you, bro, I don't know. I still don't know what brought me down that day. I still don't know what took me to come down, but at that moment, I think like a mix of emotions, something that told me in my head was like, we can come down. Then I walked home, just walked home, That's how it was, man. I think it's a reality, like we may not find always the answers to everything, but like, destiny's destiny. Things need to happen. Things need to play a part, like regardless if we want to do it, even if the motherfucker kills himself at that time, maybe that's that plan.
Yeah,
todo su
tiempo, bro.
And that to me was, I still don't know why. I just remember that, like, bro, I felt like it was like such a dark place that I was at. It was almost like, bro, and I hate to say this, people do think it was crazy. It almost felt like a possession, dog. I felt like something in my soul that, like, no matter how bad I wanted to, like, back out of it, it's just like, I think I was just so.
You can't take control, right?
Yeah, dog. It's like
just do it, fuck it, just do it.
It's like a weird feeling, like, it's like it's like you know you're fucking doing it, but you know it's a bad thing. But you're still doing it, knowing that.
It's because pain, like what's his name? The Tyson Fury's the older one, right?
Yeah.
Bro, and it's just like, bro, I remember I after that, like right after I was in therapy, I would watch a lot of his podcasts, and he had like the perfect example. Like him, he was world champion. He had everything he ever wanted. The fucker was an alcoholic. He was trying to kill himself, and he gives this example of like how if someone broke their arm, like you can see their arms broken. If someone's physically in pain, you can physically see that pain. But it's that eternal pain, like you will never know that person you're walking down the street that looks happy is like going through like literally the darkest time of their life. Like, and like
you don't know what they're
so that's one of those, like that's how I seen it. So I learned to have a better appreciation for it. It's also like I said, like no one's perfect. Giving yourself that grace, you know, that to know that things get better. Like it's okay to not
matter
be okay.
to somebody,
bro. At some point, you know, like at the end of the day, like I look at everything, bro. Even when I would think of my darkness, it's one of those like, man, if I wasn't here, man, fuck it, dog. Like to me, that's why you always say like my darkest humor is always like, man, like how do you manage everything? I always said, man, I'll sleep when I'm dead, bro.
Right?
I'll make that shit count now, dude. I'll sleep when I die, bro. Like obviously for long, I'll catch a lot of sleep there, motherfucker, bro. It's like, but right now, bro, it's one of those like even now, even as I start the brand, even as
right now you're on hustle mode.
But even then, bro, like I still feel that way. It comes every now and then, bro. You know, like it still comes. But I mean,
you get that pressure.
It allows me to know that like it's them things. It's the little battle. It's the fact that like
right now that you said a pressure ball, like I feel like not even. I guess everybody has their different, but it's not like a pressure. It's like I don't know, dude. Like you wake up fine, and then like something just. The brain just fucking switches, dude, and you're thinking like, damn, negative as fuck the whole fucking time.
It's a trigger, man.
And then you just can't snap out of it, and then when you do snap out of it, you're like, well, it's kind of too late.
Everybody around you is already.
Everybody else up. You already talked bad to somebody, or you already ya amargaste las cosas, and well, I'm good now. Like
everybody else
over shit, but it's just some shit.
But it's identifying those things and to know that like there's always a way to work on it. And this is me talking. If my girl were here, she'd be like, why don't you say this to yourself all the time? The setting
right? You don't live with yourself.
No, but at the end of the day, like, bro, I've that's why I hit everything with everything. One day I'm not gonna be here, rather, whichever way it is, bro.
Yeah.
But I do my best to make sure that everything that I'm doing is counting. Everything I do is gonna be for someone. That there's a community behind me. That there's friends behind me, and that like most importantly, my daughters are behind me. And that to me is gonna create something. But it's like it's one of those like. Being able to just identify that and just know that, like, bro, it's okay to get help. Whatever the stigma me, bro. Like, you're talking to somebody.
Cycle,
you're talking to somebody who like literally like will like, oh, I'm coming home. Let me go get a 6-pack. You know, like I need that just to like, and that's no different, dog. Like,
I'll sit out here. I'll sit right here with my wife and I'll smoke a joint. Yeah. I'll drink a beer. Yeah, Anybody has their own escape route.
Yeah,
don't abuse that.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm guilty of abusing that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I never to where like you've been pointing pedo, bro. But I like just my escape. But sometimes I'm identifying myself like, hey, no, you have a problem. There's ways.
No, but that's the first step. They always say that's the first step.
That's what I'm saying. You got a problem. If it's that, like, just always remember, like, you know, it's sometimes I know like we argue with our partners, we do these things, but sometimes it's just one of those like, just holding our like, you know, like that. If that person's still there after that person cares.
Hell yeah.
So I think it's one of those that's allowing yourself to like be better for your kids than that person. At the end of the day, bro, like they're the ones that like they're with us every day. And trust me, being with anyone every day can get triggering, bro. You know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it's one of those, man. It's a matter of just hoping that you just keep on communicating. Get better. Nothing's perfect.
I still gotta work on that shit. Like communication part, I still gotta work on that.
Nah, for sure.
Like I can be next to her and shit. I'll be quiet as fuck watching this.
Talking about that, dude. It's like I remember it was fucking New Year's, and we were at my mom's house. And it was like there was a time where we didn't even talk. Like we're cousins. And, like, there was a time we didn't see each other.
Yeah.
And it was 2022, dude.
It was COVID. Obviously.
No. We still hung out, dude. We didn't give a fuck. No, but like it was 2022. I remember we were celebrating New Year's by ourselves in the living room.
I do remember that actually. Now that you brought it up.
Or it was just literally us. We didn't. It was like us, right? Like it was just.
Yeah. You guys didn't come to the party.
And it was just us over there. And dude, I remember I was in that same boat, dude. I was trying to that year. I was trying to commit suicide too because I was so fucked up, dude. I was so fucked up. And I remember I walked in the room and my firstborn was laying on the bed, bro. I remember I went in and I just said thank you. Yeah. Like to her, even though she didn't know because she was small, so she didn't know what the fuck I was saying. She didn't know why, but I'm like thank you. And then my wife, I felt her hug from the back, like.
And that should be like.
That's all you need, though. That's what breaks. That's what breaks the guy.
I started crying, dude. My dad saw me like, it was fucked.
But see, it's allowing yourself to feel that. So if I could give any advice, I would just always kind of try to remember that moment and to know that moment is possible. Bro, there's gonna be ups and downs, bro. There's gonna be that. That's like completely inevitable of changing anything. But like, man, I was at my event, knowing that like me and my mom got into it. Me and her don't talk no more, bro. Like. We all argued over a car payment. I gave her the car. I was doing this, and then all this shit happened. Now I live with my girl. Now I became a head chef. Now my daughter's in this like great autism school, and it's like, even though but it lets me know that things are being put into place. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where like I'm gonna have time for myself, and always take that time. You know, we think as dudes like me, man. Going with the boys to a concert, we're always supposed to get all fucking. That's the point.
Go to System over down.
Dumbass.
But sometimes it's one of those, like, bro, I remember I used to laugh when everyone go to school, bro. I used to drive to the Chinese buffet and me sienta solo, bro, and like turn my phone off, bro. Like that to me was like a fucking great ass day, dog. Like find your favorite restaurant, dog. Y siéntate solo, turn the fucking phone off, bro. Y come un chingón, like, you know what? Like if my girl was here, like. Man, if I had to share this, you know what? Shit here, fuck that, dog. Like, that's what I'm saying. Or it's that, dog. It's like that, bro. Yeah. I mean, that's how I seen it, bro. Like, I'll never forget there's a Chinese buffet on Pulaski, dog. And I went there one time. She said, "Where you going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to." I lied to her ass, bro.
I just said, "I ain't fucking deal with it."
Nah, it's fine. I told her later, bro.
I'll tell you the truth. You ain't my wife. You
know
my voice.
But I lied to her. She was like, "Where you going?" Like. Oh, I'm going to hell no, bro. I went to the Chinese buffet.
Yeah, stuffed your face.
$6, bro. I turned my phone off, bro, and I was listening to the Señoritas Chismeando, and I looked around. And I'm like,
you were just chilling.
Ain't no one here. My kids ain't here. My fucking ass. No, go get your own plate. You gotta go serve them and shit. And your girl was like, oh. Well, you're already up. All right, God, fuck, man. That's what I'm saying. But it's the little things in life, man. I feel like that shit is like we be like forgetting that shit. Like we don't like me, bro. I'm talking to myself as I'm talking to you, bro. Like. I go crack a beer all the time. That's me, dog. I love, like, anytime I can go. Like, not like all about. I like my beer, bro. It's my way. I don't smoke blunts. I don't do liquor. I don't do nada, bro. I like to just crack my beers, bro. I feel like it's I get a moment to sit, my life with culinary and all this shit, bro. But it's like, there's always gonna be some time, bro. There's always gonna be some time and all that shit. But I promise you, bro, like that situation, dog. Go back on that topic. Dude, it always gets better, bro. First of all, thank you for still being here, dog. Like that's what I said. That's more important, bro. But like, there's always a will. I would always tell everyone, anyone watching, bro, and even me, even telling myself this. So it makes me feel happy because like, as I talk to people, it's like I get to reflect it on myself and tell myself the same shit.
You get to tell them your point of view.
But it's also like me talking to myself.
Okay.
So I go so I'll watch this later and be like, see, you're telling yourself.
Oh,
this,
okay.
But it's like, bro, therapy's dope. And man, give it one day at a time. Don't think like, hey, this shit ain't working. I've seen people go through like 4 therapies until they find the right one. Find someone that's like you, find a connection, dog. And therapy is dope, man. Therapy is fucking dope because when you start healing, dog, it creates that. I went from climbing a bridge, dog, to coming down to doing like 9 months of therapy to fucking coming back out of Southside Dreams and fucking go crazy. Fucking it ignited the spark in me, dog.
Maybe that reset that you saw you
dog, that's what it was. You know, from there if you choose to continue, but it's one of those like you'll never know until you try.
Yeah, and I do feel like there's something, like you're saying, you came back and did therapy and figured back at
it. And then guess what? I need to take my ass right back to therapy right now, bro. Like,
because I feel like, generally speaking, dude,
you're trying to get the fucking help you need, bro.
Yeah, I'm stuck, you know, like I'm doing good things and I'm moving forward, but I still feel like there's something missing.
That you're missing. Yeah.
I just always say, but with time, you give yourself that. It's one of those like, bro. You can wake up tomorrow, book an appointment, go with your insurance, just show up. And fuck it. If you don't like that one, at least, hey man, give yourself that every you try. Be safe there. You never like, damn, dog. Even now, this is a form of therapy. You're actively talking about emotions, feelings that you did. Yeah. You're just doing it with some homies that are in the same spot as you. I guarantee you, there's a therapist that's going through the same thing with you as a father, as a husband, like
something connected.
Yeah, and then you go from there, bro. There's just like with anyone of any gender, bro. Everyone's going through a crazy time, bro.
Yeah,
there are Latinos going through, like need therapy because they're scared they're not going to see their family again, bro. Yeah. So it's one of those.
Times where everybody needs that little help, bro.
It's one of those, just being able to just embrace that shit and just give yourself that, make that effort for that memory. Because I have a bunch of memories like that, bro. If I could have that memory means a lot to you, just try to use that as a motivation.
You got past that.
I gotta do that shit.
Dude, it comes back to me. I play it again and again. I'm like, man.
Because one day, bro, I promise you, and this is a hard pill to swallow. She will come back to you and tell you the same thing. Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
For still being here, for still surviving for her, for still going out with her. You're gonna see her if she has grandkids, then you get to tell that grandkid the same thing. Thank you, dog. I'm still here. That's how you gotta, I always see it, bro. And that to me I always see it, bro. I look at my kids sometimes, but I'm like, man, like Little Haven today, bro. Like I got my daughter in this autism school, bro. I literally, it was a fucking school dedicated to her needs, bro. And like I wanted to ask him, I meant it, but I was joking. I'm like, what's the catch?
Yeah, like nah, what do I gotta do? Like,
how much I gotta pay it? They're like, no, like it's part of our IEP.
And then when you're like, oh,
bro,
man,
I don't care.
I'm gonna need them.
Dude, I walked outside. I just started crying, dog. It felt like that, but it
you felt all that off your
bro. Now my daughter's decided to go to school. I'm gonna go right now. She kept talking about, I can get picked up here. They bring the transportation, dude. So it's like, oh shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. And like that's what I'm saying, like, bro.
You mind shouting it out to the school?
Arrow School. AROW.
AROW. Yeah, you were talking that they had like sensory walls.
There's sensory walls, everything, bro.
Whoever has autism.
And it was when we just moved over here. Our daughter went to the school. We saw the same problem. So my ass was like, "Fuck again, dog." And they were like, "Hey, we have like a sister school. It's like all in this certain district by Hickory Hills and Justice area." So they were like, "Hey, we'll keep her here, but we're reaching out to them. We're gonna show them the IEP, everything, and they should reach out to you." But then, maybe like a week later. I got a call like, "Hey, dude, it's us in the school. The school's gonna come for a tour, do everything." And we thinking like, "Oh, we're seeing the school." No, we went in the office. Like, okay, we're looking at her. Like, she's starting tomorrow. Like,
damn,
yeah, dog. And it was like, that's what I'm saying. But like, they were already evaluating if she had space. They move fast, bro. Like,
yeah, that's sick.
That to me was like, damn, that's.
But it still is just that, just that other weight, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was nuts. It was the craziest feeling. So now I get to. Even with dormir un poquito más contento, bro. Like, a little bit more like, damn.
Yeah, right now I'm basing it off my nephew. I'm like, like,
yeah, exactly. Dude, everybody needs that little help.
So like little help like that, cause right now it's like my sister's like, and she's all stressed out and shit.
But there's so many parents like that. Bro. I've contacted and talked with so many parents like that, bro. Everything just keep fighting as a parent, bro. And it'll man. I'm just saying that from experience now. It'll find its way, bro. you know.
¿Ya viste, güey? Si estás viendo el video,
stay focused, everything you
fighting,
bro, for the kids looking down.
It's not easy, but
you'll get through it. What the fuck? I mean,
but some people like,
it's the love for it, the love you put into it, you know. So
yeah, man, it's always that to me is the most important thing, bro. Like, we're never gonna have the answers, bro. Like, even me, like, my dad wasn't the best person, you know, like, and I had to like sit back and like the passenger seat and realize like, and look at my father's upcoming, bro. And, like,
what he was going through.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we don't. Sometimes I don't give my father that grace, and I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of not allowing him. Maybe he wasn't shown the best example. So how is he expected to be a great man when he wasn't raised by a great man? You know. But even though that isn't always the full excuse, but it's kind of like one of those like, let's give them that grace. We want grace when we fuck up, right? From our partners, from our kids, from our friends, when we fuck up. How you said it. We want grace. Let's be able to like, you know, understand it. Like, hey, dude, I'm not perfect. I wasn't raised, but maybe now it's perfect. But it's giving them that. But like, that's the most important thing.
Hell yeah, like everybody's here, bro. I mean, that's why we're all giving our little point of view, our little experience, bro. Because we're trying to help the rest of the community out there, man. We're trying to give a little 2 cents, you know.
Hey, man, and then I guarantee you, someone watches, bro. Yeah, and just keep doing this, bro. And someone's gonna come out and then watch, bro. I promise you. Watch what happens when you keep going, bro. Hell yeah,
man. And any final words, bro? Any final thoughts about Ice Punch before we go?
I'm gonna tell you right now. First of all, thank you all for having me. Thank you guys for hosting me. Your wife for the beautiful camera and all this.
My support, my team.
Thank you. First of all, just thank you to the community. As everyone watching, like, thank you for still supporting. Thank you for still being a part of this brand. Be sure to check out these homies as well. Support each other, man. Be able to, you know, just support everyone, man.
la raza, baby. Let's go, alright?
But everyone, and as much as I love raza, every father going through it, any person going through it, any mental health wise, just get hope. You know, there's always hope. Just keep pushing.
Listening out there.
Reach out, man. If there's ever any time you need some help, reach out to your people. But there's always someone willing to listen, man. Don't ever give up hope on something, man. Just keep being the best dad, person, you know, especially in a crazy world right now going on. Just always try to keep your head above water. You know, I got my chest above water right now, so I'm Gucci right now, bro. It's one of those, man. But thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you guys for having me, bro. Thank you to all the people for the support mental health. But just, there's still so much to come, and I can't wait to just have you guys help out too and have you guys along too.
Especially in September, so it's
bro. And then cool thing right now is we drop our suicide awareness at the end of this month. No one knows yet. So
you guys heard it here first, folks.
The quote is the hood supports mental health. That's the shit.
That's so. Hell yeah, you were here. So thank you, my boy.
Gracias, bro. Thank you guys so much.
Southside Dreams. Follow us, please. Share. Everybody needs to be listening.
We do a dunk at the end if you want to.
All right, bro. I would keep just having me drunk.
Wait. Your favorite song? What are you listening to before we go?
Shit, right now, dude. I was listening to I don't even know her name, but I was listening right now to the Por eso esperaba. You don't know?
Oh, yeah, that's retro as well. I'll pull up the name.
Hey, you know
La
that
Quinta
song.
Estación? La Quinta Estación?
Is it La Quinta Estación? No.
Or
Hey, whoever knows that song.
the Spain lady.
Yeah, it's like she's blonde, but anyway.
Right now, for some reason, especially when as a chef, it has to be Cuco. Best Disaster. I like Cuco a lot. It's very much like.
Check them out.
Okay.
We go crazy in the kitchen there, hearing this.
Yeah, because we create. It's quick. Like when I was like, Cuco's like this little LA kid who is like more modern. He's like Tame Impala, but mixed with like Chicano oldies. And then, like, I remember doing taquizas and like prepping in the kitchen. And, so like now that I'm like dropping a new menu, I'm trying to like go back to that.
You're trying to get some of the flavor too. Okay. Oh man, bro. Honestly, bro, I just stick to my MF Doom. That's what I've been listening to.
If it's hip hop, it has to be Gangstar. Mass Appeal.
I got that shit. I was listening to that today too. So I'm old school, bro. I like that old school New York style hip hop, the graffiti shit. That was on me. So stay tuned. We'll have more people on. Please, guys, like and share. Follow my boy, Southside Dreams. Thank you. Vámonos.
Peace.